Happy Friday vlog. Okay, look at this little guy. You guys see him? He just came out from under Mom's car. He scared the shit out of me. I have no idea where he's going, but it's a little box tortoise. Isn't he cute? Hi, you. Hopefully you guys can see him. He literally just popped out from under Mom's car, and he is on a mission. I don't know what to do with you, little guy. Only in Florida. I've never ever had this happen. It's gonna come out in the sun in a second. Where are you headed? Well, please stay out of the street because people will run you over. They're stupid. I can't let you go by the lake, so I don't know where to put you. Wow, look at that. Super cool. Well, I guess he seems to know where he wants to go. You taking a walk? Well, I won't bother you, sir. Carry on, citizen. Craziness. I was just getting ready to leave to go to the store. That is absolute craziness. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's eating something right now. I don't want to mess with them because they're protected. You're not supposed to mess with them, but I have honestly never ever seen one out in the open. Look at him. He's just like on a trek going down the sidewalk. Bye-bye, little fella. Be safe. Look both ways before you cross the street. I mean, I see little holes. Like I have one right behind my house where my big bucket of pineapple plants is. I was tempted to pick him up and like move him back there, but he seems to know where he wants to go, so I'm gonna let him do his thing. All right, so that's a great way to start the Friday vlog. Pardon the loud AC, but it's hot. Getting ready to go put some fuel in my emergency gas can. I always try to keep some emergency fuel because you never know when you're gonna need it. He is just trekking down the sidewalk. That is the funniest thing ever. Whatever, do your thing, honey. So yeah, not much going on today. Still having a crazy sleep schedule. I fall asleep at like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, which is great. Except I take the dogs out between 12 and 1. So then I have to make myself get up. And see, the hair's lighter pink than I thought it would be, but it's all right. He's still just going down the sidewalk. Hopefully nobody bothers him. Yeah. So anyway, here's the hair. In all its pink glory. I need to put some Fix-A-Flat in the tire back here. I know mechanics hate that. Oh, he made a left turn at Albuquerque. He must know where he's going. Probably has a little hidey hole back there. Got to put some Fix-A-Flat back here. The tire's not leaking really anymore, but it's still a little bit low on pressure. And I just want to be doubly sure because there's no nail or anything in there that I can see. But clearly it had a slow leak, and the Fix-A-Flat has held it at the same temperature for the last several, many months. But it's still a little bit low. My other option is to go to Wawa and use the free air pump there, but that puts me dead heart central at lunchtime in the middle of the wolf pack. And for those of y'all that didn't watch my previous video about going to jail, once you've been stopped over here by Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, they scan tags automatically, these cars. And yeah, they'll stop you just to stop you because your name will pop up showing that you've been stopped before for this, and this. And they got nothing better to do. They'll be like, oh, I can meet that quota, make the boss happy. So yeah, they'll stop you and bug you and harass you, and I ain't got time for all that. I'm sorry. I did way too much legal crap last year. And the year before that. I don't want no more law enforcement activity going on with me. Y'all just stay in your lane, and I'll stay in my lane. Anyway, I'm going to roll up here. I'm going to put this Fix-A-Flat in. Roll up here, get me a lotto ticket and hope that I win. Put a little bit of fuel in my emergency can. And what else is on my list? I think I may grab a bagel because they're all on the same side of the road away from the wolf pack. And then don't know. Oh, I wanted to walk around Tractor Supply because I honestly like that store a lot. We don't have a hardware store over here like nearby. If we had one right here, I'd be like Lowe's, Home Depot. I'm all about it. I love me some hardware stores. I like to build stuff. My neighbor's outside just staring around oddly. She's a weird lady. Anyway, My eyes are still burning a lot. The red is pretty much gone. So that's good, but my glasses haven't come in yet, and they should have been here. So I'm gonna have to call them later this afternoon and say, what's up? Other than that, not a whole lot going on, guys. Oh, I'm gonna grab another pregnancy test when I run up here to Wally World, because that's where I'm gonna be getting all of the fuel, the lotto, all that stuff is in the same area, and so is the bagel. Fighting with the stupid sun visor. It's a necessity here in Florida. Stuff gets hot. Anyway, I'll probably grab a, pardon me for a moment. Seatbelt is a must. I'll probably pop into Tractor Supply, just give it a little look-see and walk around. I've been in there a couple times, but I just want to walk around and see what's where in the store. I like to know the layout of places, especially if you're going to apply for a job. Sometimes they'll ask you some crazy questions and be like, well, do you know where this section of the store is? Yes, sir. It's right over there in aisle number such and such. That kind of stuff gets you the job, no problem. And honestly, every job I've ever applied for in my life, I've never had one that turned me down. Oh, two. Florida Aquarium, they had this super cool job where they have a penguin show. Seriously, penguins. Like, they have a penguin exhibit. Well, they have a show with them, and you would be the person, I would have been the person, making $9 an hour. Now, mind you, I was going to be leaving a $16 an hour job. Just worked as a, I think as an EMT paramedic at the time. And they said, you're overqualified. That's the only time I've ever heard that in my life. And I was like, why? Because I really wanted that job. I thought it would be so cool to get to walk the penguins down the back hallway, leading them with fish to get them to the exhibit so they can get on stage for the show. And then you lead them back with the bucket of fish back to where their regular enclosure is. I thought that would have been the coolest thing ever. And they told me I was overqualified. They didn't think I would be satisfied making $9 an hour. I wouldn't apply for a job making $9 an hour if I didn't want it. People have to realize sometimes you just want a job change. Simple. Let me stop this clip. It's getting long. Okay, so the next time that I was turned down for a job, and this one also interested me. I know it sounds kind of morbid, but the medical examiner's office. I am a forensic junkie. Okay, I'm talking, I watch forensics all day, all night. I've probably seen every darn show that is on YouTube right now, the documentaries and all that, because I love forensics. I love it. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I like to see how they figure out who did what and, you know, all the crazy stuff and investigation and murder scenes and all that. But I learned long ago as an EMT and a paramedic, me and the smell of decomposition, dead people, I can't even breathe. Your girl will literally be holding her breath till she's about to pass out. I can't do it. My nose is way, way too sensitive for that. So, the job, though, at the medical examiner's office, mind you, yes, you're talking about the medical examiner's office. They're picking up nasty bodies. Some of them are way, way gone. And other ones are just, you know, people that died in the nursing home or at the hospital, elderly people and this and that. So, the job would have been basically like a desk job. Now, mind you, the morgue is right next to you, and you can hear them with them saws and everything, cutting people up like it's hostile or something in there. They even walked you through as part of your interview. They walk you straight through the cooler with about 60 dead people with toe tags and all, bodies just all around you. So I think they do it as a shock factor to see if they can freak you out. Nah, brah. Sis is good. I'm good all day on that. Luckily, nothing smelled too bad other than like formaldehyde smell. Then they walk you out through the area where they're literally cutting chests open, cracking them, and got the skulls open, and they're just walking you through like, so if you go work at the desk, would you be okay with these hours and this and that? And they're acting like they're not walking you through a morgue with a bunch of people getting cut up right now. Blood flying, bones flying, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. Y'all ain't scaring me. I'm good to go. Okay, but here was the problem. pretty much I had the job in the bag with my medical history. It's a big thing about confidentiality, obviously, because what I would have been doing is calling family members of people who are deceased and giving them basically death notifications. So I had to be okay doing that and calling them to see if I could get more information about the particular person that had passed away, in case, you know, they couldn't find enough information on them. You would have to call the family and find out, you know, were they sick? Did they have any diseases? This, that, and the other. Take any medications, all that. I can do it all day because that's pretty much what I did as a paramedic. I mean, dead body aside, you know, we pronounce them. We pronounce death people, you know. Time of death is this, that, and the other. But, gotta drop the camera. There's a weird looking wolf pack guy up here. He's a police officer. An officer of the law. And there he goes. Anyway, I could do all of that. I was cool with it. And then they're like, well, you know, you'd have to come in the cooler every now and then and look at the tags to get information for, you know, different numbers because we're using a computer. I'm like, I'm good. I had that job and I was so excited. I could not wait because it was something different. I just, you know, I get burnt out on stuff. I've always known I'm not the person that's going to have a career job because, you know, maybe forensic stuff I might have been able to, but just EMT wasn't going to be forever. Firefighting wasn't going to be forever. Paramedic wasn't going to be forever. You know, forensic stuff maybe. I don't know. But I'm not ready to go back to school and start all that now because it's a long degree process and it's a lot of money and hours and all that stuff. So anyway, they pretty much told me I had the job. So I was like, whoop, whoop. And then just as quickly as I was excited, it was snatched from my hands. Some yahoo who worked at a medical examiner's office out west apparently had a degree. You don't need a degree to do that desk job. So they called me and I thought, cool, they're calling me to tell me when to come and do the interview. And they're like, oh, we're so sorry. We had to let you know that, you know, so we went with a different person. Yeah, he's a little more qualified because that's the same exact job that he did out west and he's just transferred here. How you gonna roll up and take my job? I was so mad. I was looking forward to that job. So anyway, I'm searching on the city, county, you know, Hillsborough County, Tampa, city of Tampa website all the time, looking for jobs. And a couple months later, guess what job popped back up? Medical examiner's office. Apparently, old boy got here, decided he didn't like it, and left. And they never called me back. So by the time I was like, dialing the number to get back over there, I see the job's open again. You got an application, check it out. They were like, oh, no, sorry. It's been up for a couple weeks and we've already got 5 applicants that are applying. We're not taking any more applicants. I was so heartbroken. And I never saw it come up again. The end. I'm going to put some air in my tire. I don't think I brought the Fix-A-Flat with me. I'm a slacker bee. I got to look in the back of my car and see. Wawa's got some free air, y'all, though. Head on a swivel. This is Wolfpack Central. Y'all think I'm kidding. I hope every one of y'all is on a call right now. I ain't trying to wish y'all no ill, but I'm just saying. I had to do plenty of calls in my day. So I am feeling bad for y'all if y'all got to be busy. All right. Wawa free air. You just set your little parameters right there for what tire pressure you want. And I need to turn my car around, so I'll be back. All right, everybody. Not a wolf in sight. They must all be busy. Good for me. Tractor Supply is straight ahead, but was gonna pop into Panera Bread and get a bagel. But look at that line. Can y'all see that? Can you see all those people? No, thank you. I'm gonna pop into the bakery over here at Winn-Dixie and see if they have a bagel. I just want one. I don't want a whole pack of them. Anyway, I'm on a mission, y'all. I can't restart my cooking business, and I really don't want to on a full-time basis. Maybe just like specialty care, doing desserts for, you know, like parties and helping my friends out who have catering businesses with desserts. But I really don't want to be slaving away in the kitchen like full-time, 3 days a week, 12 hours a day. It's rough. I can't do it anymore anyway because my back kills me if I stand too long. And I'm gonna go get a real job. Not gonna say a real job, and I can't do the dog breeding thing until I legitimately have enough money to buy a female to go with Romeo. And I'm going to have to get another male Chihuahua or at least pay a stud fee, because Vinny is not doing the job. I think the old man he's going to be 9. Chihuahuas can live to be 20, so he's not, old, but I think he's just gained so much weight, because Vinny was like probably 4 pounds when we got him. He's about 10 now. He is a fat little chunker. So, yeah, Mom keeps feeding him all this extra stuff. Then he keeps stealing everybody else's food, which basically means the cat food. Cat's outside now, so that shouldn't be a problem anymore, but regardless, he has all that weight on him. I need to start taking him for walks at night, but there's a fine line between mosquito swarms in the evening here, so I'd have to walk him really late at night. The mosquitoes just seem to disappear. I guess they all go back home, wherever they live. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get one bagel over here. I'm not standing in that line for an hour just to get one bagel at Panera. See what else is on my list. Oh, upcoming things. Okay, yeah, so that's my plan. I think I'm going to apply for Tractor Supply, because it's a different kind of job, and I need something that stimulates me, that's interesting. Otherwise, I get bored and I just want to leave, and then I hate my job and I don't want to go. So, that aside, people should be used to bloggers by now, I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. They got the deal of the century, boy. They used to have bread here at Winn-Dixie that you could get any three, for $1. Kaiser rolls, whatever you want. So, there's no bagels in here. I know I just passed them over here, but they're in packages. So let's walk and talk. I think the other day I mentioned pan sabao. That's it right there. That is the Portuguese sweetbread. Anyway, I'm going to stroll over here and see what their bagel prices are like. I'm just wasting time at the moment. I just like to get out of the house. You guys got to understand, I'm in the house like 99% of the week. I got to get out. I'm going stir crazy. So, anyway, quickly. My plan. I'm thinking about applying at Tractor Supply, which I started the application. I just need to finish it online because it's done online. The hospital is right here. Now, honestly, I could probably make twice as much an hour if I go to the hospital. But I left the medical field for a reason, y'all. I burnt the hell out on it. I really am. You guys got to understand, I got on the ambulance at 19, okay? I became an EMT at 18. I just couldn't work until 19. And I stayed on the ambulance, or in medical in general, because I went from the EMT to paramedic to firefighter paramedic. So I went to the fire department after running on the ambulance, so I was on the rescue truck, which is basically the ambulance again, and then also firefighting, because yes, I had to do both. And then I went from there to work at a hospital as a paramedic. I worked in pediatrics in the ER, and then I worked in the adult side of the ER as well. And from there, I went to police dispatch, because I was just burnt the F out, and they were cutting my pay left and right when I was at the hospital, and I could only take so many pay cuts having a $1,400 a month mortgage. Yeah. So yeah, that wasn't cutting it. So anyway, I left and went to police dispatch, and that was at Tampa Airport. Yes, they have a police department there. So don't speed going in and out of that airport. And then, let's see, that job was hell, because they would give you 8 hours of overtime immediately. Like, you'd be picking up your stuff to go run out the door to get your kids from school, and they'd say, so-and-so called out sick, so you have to stay. Yeah, so no, that didn't really work out. So I was there for a year, because I was always told, stay at least a year at every job. It looks good on your resume. Don't leave earlier than that. And I stuck to that rule. And then from there, let's see, police dispatch. Where did I go after police dispatch? I don't even remember. It'll come to me eventually, but that's neither here nor there. I'll do another video about my jobs in history. So basically, I was burnt the F out on emergency everything in general. I don't mind public service, but that was my whole life, my whole career, other than being at McDonald's and Domino's when I was an early teenager. So, yeah, by the way, that little candle warmer thing that I mentioned the other day, that you set the candle on and plug it in, it was like $4.95 at Walmart. That works so good. That candle is still full to the top, but I still have the smell going around the room. It is so amazing. Get you one. So basically, let's see. I'm I'm really not. I could go to the hospital and make money and bank it real quick, because my plan is to start just racking paychecks, because while I'm at the house with mom, I can save and save and save and save pretty much every paycheck. And I just want to get enough to put a down payment on a house. I got to get the hell out. I'm telling you, I can't deal with her anymore. She's driving me nuts. And I want my own place so I can do my dog breeding and start showing again, which requires me to get out of the neighborhood and to be able to buy $2,000 and $3,000 dogs, because yeah, that's how much the good ones cost with all the AKC show lines and all that. So I'm on a mission to do that. I'm gonna probably have to look up online. I think there's this thing called Glassdoor.com that they tell you pretty much any business, like how much the average pay is. So I'll probably look on there. I know at the hospital I could make at least probably $14 an hour, given my background and stuff. Which is lovely, and I would be able to work nights. So baby daddy, little boy's daddy, who complains and tries to use any excuse right now, he can't complain because I'm home every day. I work from home. So that's been my edge over him all these years. And he works constantly anyway, but if I take the job at Tractor Supply, it's going to be daytime work, which I could do it on the days I don't have Chase, but I'm trying to get it where we switch. Instead of having him 3 days, 4 days, and then 4 days, 3 days, the schedule is just flip-flops in the middle of the week having him. I hate that, and I hate him having the routine back and forth. So I'm kind of thinking, let's just do Sunday through Saturday like normal folks. That's what I did with my older kids. They're there 1 week with one parent, 1 week with the other parent. Give me a second, gotta make a break. All right, sorry, this is gonna be kind of a long video. I'm cramming a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, so basically that's my logic. And if I'm working, if I have him 7 days a week, mind you, he would be at school, you know, during the, you know, part of the time, and then during the summer it's not a big deal because mom's there with him. But once I'm out and I get my own place, there's nobody for me to drop him off to. And mom hasn't said a word yet, but I just heard her. She's always creeping and doing some stuff. She's like a snake. She was filling out paperwork for a new passport the other day. Then she didn't say a word. Then I've been bugging her to go back to Portugal, see your family before they're all dead. Not to be morbid, but she's 78, and they're all a lot older, or much, you know, just a couple years younger than her, and they're like, you know, they're getting health problems, so they're not going to be able to travel here, and she can go there. She just hasn't. So anyway, now I caught her creep into my son's room the other day, and she goes, yeah, let me know how much the total is for the tickets for both there and back. You ain't pulling nothing on me, sis. I know what you're doing. You ain't got to tell me. Whatever. So that's the problem, because when I split out houses from her, I'm not going to be there no more, and she's probably going to dip up out of here if she needs to. She needs to go live in Arizona with her brother while they can still, you know, have good times, and all of them are healthy enough to go around and do stuff. But, so yeah, that's my dilemma. If I get a job at a place like Tractor Supply, that's mostly a daytime job. I mean, I'm sure they have evening hours, but again, same problem. If it's me by myself at my own place, and I got a little boy, I'm paying a babysitter on top of paying a mortgage, on top of paying rent. Sorry, not rent. All your utilities and stuff. I don't have a car payment, but that's not going to be helpful, because right now I'm debt free. I don't have any debt. I have no credit cards. The car's paid off. I don't have a mortgage. So the hospital would be the better option, or the other one is Walmart. I don't want to. No. Not that I mind. It's just, and I know my way around a Wally World. Let me tell you, it's just, one, you got to deal with people at Walmart. Check out the website if you ain't seen it. And secondly, I just don't think it's the kind of job that's going to interest me all the time. Plus, I'm going to be on my feet, back and forth, lifting this, stocking that, and my back can only take so much. Like the other day, you see what happened when I was just cleaning out the bathroom, moving a couple crates, and my hand was like this. Okay, me doing that full time, yeah, I'll be done. I can't do it. So that's another thing about the hospital. More than likely, I would be doing a position like transporter, because I don't want a desk job again. I don't want to sit there checking in people at the ER. Not my thing. Labor and delivery was very interesting. I didn't mind sitting there and being the one to check people in and everything, because I like labor and delivery. At one time I was going to be an obstetrician. But, yeah, ER would probably be where they'd stick you, and you're checking people in and out, and I don't want to be hacked on, coughed on, listening to babies scream, and I've done it. I did my time. I don't want to do it. I just don't have any interest in medical at all anymore. I don't mind being a transporter, but again, my back, my neck and my back, neither one of them is going to be able to take pushing these huge stretchers, because at St. Joe's, which is over here by me, where I always end up at, very nice, very new, very clean hospital. Awesome. But they mostly transport the patients on the bed, like the big bulky beds you see in the ER. I'll be like, you know, when I've been there, I can get in a wheelchair or I can walk if they want to do an MRI or something. And they're like, no, we'll take you in the bed. Okay, I'm not navigating them big old stretch. I did that for years at the hospital. So yeah, I was a lot more fit then than I am now. Starting to get the waddle. I noticed in my videos, I'm like, ah. So anyway, so I'm thinking, yeah, something like Tractor Supply or Walmart would be better, but I don't want to do retail stuff stocking, and I could stock overnight at Walmart, but again, I don't want to, because again, I have the same problem. If I have Chase that week and I'm working nights, no one's home with him. Okay, so, and I don't want to be having to rely on Mom, because she just likes to dangle a carrot, and she'll be like, oh, but you need me. You need me. And then when something pops off and she has a little argument about something, she'll be, I gotta do something about these bags, boy. I gotta get some kind of sleep schedule. I've been trying melatonin, but it's not doing much. Anyway, she's the first one to be like, well, I'm not helping you anymore. You find somebody else. I mean, she's just bitter party of one all the time. So I'm thinking I'll probably try out Tractor Supply and make sure that my hours are during the day, like while little boy's at school. Now, while I'm saving up money and living with Mom, it's all good in the hood. And I definitely want to move more towards the countryside again, which over here is like near Plant City, which is a strawberry area. That's where the strawberry festival goes on. I still got a lot of blonde through here, y'all. I'm gonna have to do that bright pink. I think the splat blocked it out. Random. I go all over the place. I was swerving all over the road. Stay with me, people. Anyway, so I think it's looking at me like, well, what are you talking about? I don't know. At this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the Tractor Supply thing, because I really don't want to do the medical at the hospital. I could save up money so much faster there, but I can't. I can't do a job that I hate, that I'm gritting my teeth every day when I'm getting dressed to go in, and I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. That's why I left the jobs I did. And I enjoy doing my artwork. I enjoy, breeding and selling the dogs, but these are all things that you get income sporadically. It's not regular income. So I think that's where I'm at, y'all. I want to save up money. And on a side note, I'm probably not going to, I say this now, but you know how I am. I make video later. I'm probably not going to vlog anymore today, and maybe not anymore for the next day or two. And I'll say this, I put up a lot of stuff lately. The reason I'm saying it is because I need to go into my hundreds of videos. Back when, I used to have really good artwork for my covers, and I spent hours making each icon, the little thumbnails that you guys see on the videos. Okay, I did that before. I kind of slacked off from that and just started letting YouTube pluck a picture. They just pick their own picture. So when you see these pictures of me, and it's like the other one the other night, Thai coconut curry chicken, and I'm like, okay, that's not the picture I would have picked for that. I would have put a picture of me nicely holding the plate. Yeah, that didn't work. And I have a program where you can go in a video and take a snapshot of a particular thing. But it requires me to go do that, copy and paste, go back here, get it in there and put it in there and edit it in YouTube, and then done. Save it and move on. I have hundreds of videos that I need to do that. I want to change my thumbnails. I want to also go in, and there's tags when you upload a video. There's tags so that when people search, like it's a keyword thing. So if I put in bananas, then somebody searches for bananas. If I don't have that in my title, and I just mention it in my video and I'm talking about it, if I don't put that in the tags, my video is not coming up in that search. And one, I'm not getting paid for any of these videos, even though I've been doing these videos for a couple years now. Secondly, my subscribers at this point, I feel, Not trying to be funny, but I just feel like I see people whose numbers are soaring and soaring and soaring, and I watch their videos and they got good videos, but I'm just like, why am I still not even breaking 300, you know, after years of doing this? So I think a lot of it has to do with the tags. My videos are not popping up because I don't have the tags. I've been just uploading for you guys lately, and I haven't taken the time to change the thumbnail from whatever YouTube picks as some dumbass picture of me, like, that has nothing to do with whatever the hell I was talking about. And also, I need to go in and put as many tags as I can, which requires me to watch my old videos. Now, I'm a post and ghost girl. I post stuff and I don't even know. When you guys send me comments and I get a notification and it says so-and-so commented on this, I actually have to click on it. I reply to you guys as much as I can. I hope I don't miss anybody. But I have to click on it just to know what video you're even commenting on, because I post so much stuff and then I don't watch my own stuff. I watch it as I'm editing, and that's it. I'm out. I don't ever go back and look at my old stuff. I don't look at my analyticals. Alicia, my girl, she's on it. I just don't. It's just, I like to move and keep moving forward. So, but I do need to go. Hello?
Good afternoon, Chris. Telephone call, line 2, please. Chris, line 2, please. Thank you.
Do you know I'm vlogging, please? Anyway, I do need to go and make tags. And that's going to take me a few days, no lie, because I've got to put as many keywords as possible on every single video I have posted to make sure, and that requires me to go all the way back, lean back. I got to go all the way back, and I'm talking about a couple years. So I definitely need a couple days to do it. I've been meaning to do it. I prefer to vlog and upload more than doing all that kind of stuff. And the thing is, I'm filming on my phone, like right now. Oh, clip, hang on.